Here we are. Ilse, the Miami Actors Studio has a class going that's called the Director's Project.
Correct.
Joe, you're teaching this class. Bob is a student in the director's class. Can you really teach somebody to direct?
You're asking me that question.
I'll start with you.
I certainly hope so.
Can you really?
I don't know. I think that it's obviously important for anybody who wants to direct to have a place to begin and to go through the process and to experience all the things that a director has to experience. Whether you can, obviously you can't take someone who doesn't have the natural ability and all the other requirements, but those people that have those abilities need to have a place to hone them, and you can provide that.
Okay, I'm going to skip to Bob for a minute. Why directing for you rather than acting?
Well, I've been working in local television for the past 14 or 15 years.
Doing?
And as a director and cameraman, working mostly in the documentary and news aspect of it. And I did have an opportunity to do some dramatic work in that when I was at WSVN, I worked on the Crime Stopper program, and we had weekly dramatic reenactments of the crimes. And I thought my skills with the actors just weren't where they should have been. And when I heard about this workshop, I thought this was a great opportunity to work with Joe and hone some of those skills that were lacking.
What, did you conceive it, or actually is it Joe who did? Whose idea was it? Because there's nobody else doing this here, let's face it. There's
That's
nobody
right.
giving a director's workshop.
I came with the idea to Joe, and Joe said, fine, because I really don't know directors who are really directors who will be available to teach student directors, unless it is within the context of a college or university. But the major difference there is that when they do it at the college and university level, they very rarely perform for the public. And here, this is not only to teach the student directors, it is also to give another context within which to grow for student actors, and it is to let audiences see what it's all about.
Well, Joe, is this directing for theater, for films, for television?
Well, we're performing this and rehearsing this and doing this on the stage at the Miami Actors Studio. So obviously, you know, you would have to say it's for theater. But I think many of the tools, many of the aspects of the craft that we're dealing with are the same, regardless. I think this would certainly be valuable for anybody who's interested in a career directing in film, too. I mean, I was always interested in film, and yet I started my career studying acting and working in the theater before I started formally studying film. I think it's great experience for anyone who's interested in film as well. One of the things I love about it, and about the Miami Actors Studio, one of the many things I love about the Miami Actors Studio, is that this provides an opportunity for the students that are going there, as Ilse said, to perform under these student directors in these productions. And this is now the second time we've run one of these workshops. And I'm just amazed at the amount of commitment that the directors make and that the student actors make to the student directors, the amount of time and energy that they put in, the level that they manage to attain in the short weeks of rehearsal, the professionalism that is evident throughout, you know, is just, I think, wonderful.
And most actors don't have a problem communicating with you and vice versa. I always, you know, I resent that terribly, even with casting directors who've never really been on the other side of a camera. I feel the communication, there is no communication as a result. Now, Bob, have you ever performed?
Yes, I have.
So you've been an actor as well?
I have. I've done about 3 plays. So I know what it's like on the other side, too.
Yeah.
But you're right. The communication is the big thing here. I mean, that really expresses the talent of the director, is can he communicate what he wants to do to the directors? And I had a little problem with that, but we worked it out, and with Joe's guidance, I was able to work that out. But yes, that is a big problem. How to get what you're thinking up here and relate it to the actors and have it come out the same way that you're thinking about it. And then, of course, to judge if what you're thinking about in your vision works. If it doesn't work, then you have to rethink it. A lot of things I thought would work didn't, and Joe pointed that out to me.